Ever wondered where you could take a peaceful nap in a public park without worrying about your wallet or your life? From countries where crime is nearly non-existent to places where even protests come with polite signs, the Global Peace Index 2025 has all the answers. Welcome to Travel Haven. Today, we're counting down the 10 safest countries in the world for 2025, based on real data, not travel brochures. Let's dive in. Malaysia ranks 10th this year with a Peace Index score of 1.403, showing major progress from its 19th place in 2023 and improving its score by 8.6%. This Southeast Asian country benefits from a mix of cultural diversity and strong economic growth, which helps support peace and stability. Over the past 10 years, crime has dropped by about 40%, although tourists should still be cautious of petty theft and scams in busy places like Kuala Lumpur. Malaysia's healthcare systems include both public and private options, offering nearly universal coverage while keeping spending at around 4% of gross domestic product, lower than in most developed countries. Environmental challenges include seasonal haze from forest fires and flooding during monsoons. However, air pollution laws have become stricter since 2020, especially in big cities. Interested in a peaceful destination with lush green landscapes and a European flair? The next country might surprise you. Slovenia ranks 9th with a Peace Index score of 1.396, an impressive achievement for a nation that only became independent in 1991 after Yugoslavia dissolved. This small Central European country stands out for its low crime rate, just 0.7 fatal incidents per 100,000 people, and its ability to avoid the deep political divisions seen elsewhere in Europe. Trust in the police remains high thanks to professional standards. Healthcare is universal and supported by both public funding and additional insurance, keeping prescription drug prices affordable, especially for vulnerable groups. Life expectancy is 81.9 years, which is higher than the European Union average. On the environmental front, over 60% of Slovenia is forested, and more than 37% of its territory is protected under Natura 2000. A nature lover's dream. But what if you prefer safety and open community vibes? The next country has just that. Denmark takes 8th place, thanks to its strong sense of community, low crime rates, and a public system that truly looks after its people. Crime is impressively low across the country, especially when it comes to incidents. The loss of life rate is just 0.8 per 100,000 people. And in Copenhagen, 91% of locals say they feel safe walking alone at night. Much of this is due to the Danish police's focus on community-based prevention rather than strict punishment. Denmark's healthcare system, funded through progressive taxes, gives everyone access to medical care without huge costs, and waiting times for non-urgent treatments are among the shortest in Europe. With high social trust, a dependable welfare system, and a peaceful daily atmosphere, Denmark offers a sense of safety and stability that feels natural, not forced. But what if peace and comfort came with old-world charm, ocean views, and a progressive drug policy that turned heads? Let's head to Portugal. Portugal claims 7th place with a Peace Index score of 1.375, thanks to years of steady progress since its economic recovery after the 2010 to 2014 crisis. Often overlooked in the past, it's now seen as a shining example of stability and smart policies. Crime is rare, with criminal deaths dropping to just 0.7 per 100,000 people. And the country has stayed clear of terrorism and major international conflicts. Portugal's universal healthcare system covers all residents, and its bold drug policy shift in 2001, focusing on treatment instead of punishment, has led to fewer substance-related problems. On the environmental front, while some areas face seasonal wildfires and coastal erosion, the country enjoys mild natural conditions. Air quality has improved, especially in Lisbon and Porto, thanks to strict vehicle emissions rules introduced in 2022. Portugal offers a balance of urban charm. But what if a peaceful country also gave you free access to world-class scenery just by stepping outside? Well, the next country might surprise you. With a Peace Index score of 1.357, Switzerland lands in 6th place thanks to its long-standing neutrality that began with the Treaty of Paris in 1815, helping the country stay out of both world wars. Today, Switzerland offers a calm and secure environment, supported by low crime and an unlawful death rate of just 0.5 per 100,000 people. Even in cities like Zurich and Geneva, people feel comfortable walking alone at night. The police are professional and respectful of individual freedoms. Health-wise, the country provides universal access to top-quality care, and people live long, healthy lives with an average life expectancy of 84.3 years. Clean air, crystal clear water, and strong recycling habits, reaching over 70%, show how much the Swiss care for their surroundings. Their goal of carbon neutrality by 2050 shows that safety also means securing the planet's future. But what about a place where safety meets high-tech living? Singapore has climbed into the global top 5 safest nations, with a Peace Index score of 1.339. This modern city-state stands out in the Asia-Pacific region for its high levels of safety and strong handling of conflict. Serious crime is rare, although travelers should still watch out for minor issues like pickpocketing. Strict laws and tough enforcement help keep crime rates low. Healthcare here is excellent, comparable to Australia's, making it essential for residents and visitors to have full insurance. If you need to bring prescription medicine, be sure to get approval from local authorities first. Air quality is usually good but can drop between August and October due to smoke from nearby forest fires and growing industrial pollution. During the monsoon season, heavy rains and strong winds may occasionally disrupt daily life. But what if you're looking for a place where nature brings peace, not disruption? Let's head south to find out. New Zealand stands 4th in the Asia-Pacific region for its peaceful way of life, earning a Peace Index score of 1.323. Although its score drops slightly due to a rise in military spending as a share of the gross domestic product, the country remains incredibly safe. With a population of just 5.1 million and low population density, tight-knit communities play a big role in keeping crime levels low. Families, especially those relocating, find comfort in the country's strong sense of community and friendly locals. Healthcare is widely accessible through a universal system that offers free or subsidized services, supported by a $16.68 billion Vote Health package for 2024 to 2026. While climate change is causing more coastal flooding, efforts are underway to reach net zero emissions by 2050 through national environmental policies. But what if you could live where nature itself becomes your daily view? That kind of everyday beauty awaits you in the next country we're about to explore. Austria earns 3rd place among the safest countries thanks to its peaceful society, where crime is generally low and justice is taken seriously. While small crimes like pickpocketing have slightly increased in busy cities like Vienna, serious crimes are still very rare. The country also keeps the financial impact of violence low, costing just 4.23% of its gross domestic product, far below the global average. Austria's healthcare system covers almost everyone, with around 40% funded by taxes and the rest from social health insurance. Access to medical services is generally reliable and efficient. On the environmental side, though greenhouse gas emissions have risen by 5% over the past 3 decades, Austria is aiming for carbon neutrality by 2040. And if you thought peace had to come with a price, think again. But what if peace also came with nature all around you? That's exactly what the next country offers. Ireland takes 2nd place this year with an improved Peace Index score of 1.303. Its police force, known as Garda Síochána, or Guardians of the Peace, plays a big role in keeping the country safe. Ireland's peaceful image is supported by its strong economy, low levels of conflict, and friendly approach toward migrants. Though crimes like theft and fraud increased in 2023, overall crime has gone down, and day-to-day life remains very safe for residents and visitors. On the healthcare front, Ireland plans to spend 25.8 billion euros in 2025, a rise of 2.94 billion euros from the previous year. The country is also taking steps to protect the environment, with better urban air quality and reduced landfill use. Through its 2024 Climate Action Plan, Ireland is pushing toward cutting carbon emissions in half by 2030 and hitting net zero by 2050. But fancy, peaceful walks surrounded by nature, fresh air, and almost zero threats? Well, what if the next country offers all that, plus a warm social vibe and a growing global presence? With a Peace Index score of 1.112, Iceland has been the world's most peaceful country since 2008, and it's easy to see why. This calm Nordic island doesn't even have an army and keeps out of foreign conflicts. Crime is incredibly low, but like anywhere, it's wise to take normal safety precautions. Islanders enjoy excellent health care, with life expectancy reaching 82.6 years, well above the European Union average of 80.9 years. The healthcare system is mainly funded by taxes, with a monthly cost cap of 251 euros for patients. Air quality here surpasses World Health Organization standards, and the country has very few dangerous animals. So exploring its breathtaking nature is safe. While volcanic eruptions and earthquakes do happen, they rarely affect where people live, allowing both residents and visitors to enjoy peace in every sense. So, whether you're planning a peaceful vacation or dreaming of a new home, these countries prove that safety isn't just a luxury, it's a lifestyle. Which of these would you move to if given the chance? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.